Hi, everybody. It's 2 o'clock on a Tuesday. And today I'm going to be using the envelope punch board, which is this. And I'm going to be making this envelope card. And I'm using the paintbrush. They are called Ribbon and Balloons. All right. So stay with me and I'll show you how to make it. Okay. Okay, so on the weekend, we had our virtual, and I used the Fruitalicious washi tape, which we have, and I made this card. But I forgot to show them how to actually make the card because it was a kit. So this is a little envelope card that I made. And so I thought I'd do a video to show you how to make it. All right. And I added a little card on the back. Now this one's a little bit bigger, only because this one wasn't exactly 4x4. And this one is 4¼ by 4¼ So this actually fits in a 5x7 envelope. Okay. All right. So I'm going to show you how to make it. Putting a little card on the back allows it to stand up quite nicely. Okay. There's going to be noise in the background. They're putting a new awning up. Hi, Julie. I know I forgot to post what I was making today. I had a doctor's appointment this morning and totally forgot. All right, so here's the envelope punch board, and I am making it says 4x4, but it ends up to be 4¼ by 4¼ So you find the card size. So this is the card size, 4x4. So you're going to be making an envelope that's a little bit bigger than that. So, and then over here it says paper size. So you've got the card size, then you have the paper size, and then you have a score line where you're going to score. So the paper is going to be 6 7/8 by 6 7/8. Okay, so I'm going to cut my paper. 6 7/8 by 6 7/8. So it looks like that. And then I'm saving this part. This part I'm just going to fold over, and this is going to be the back card. Okay. Yes, Julie, I use my punch board for making envelopes, so it's very handy. All right, let's get this back again. Okay, so I'm doing the 4x4, 6 7/8, and then it says here score line is 3½. So the punch board has a built-in score tool, and over here are the inches. So it goes from 1 till 5. So I'm just going to slide this in, and I'm going to go and move my paper to 3½. So it says 3½, and I'm going to score. Now, because I'm making an envelope, I want to have a side section. So I'm going to move this. Oh, I went and did 2½. I wanted 3½. Sorry. Get rid of that. Okay, I want 3½. So I'm going to draw my line. And then because I want to have that side piece, I'm going to move this over to 4, and I'm going to score. Now, that's going to give me this 1/2 inch side section. Okay. And then you punch. Okay. Now I'm going to do that again because I've got a score line on there. that I do not want. So just let me cut this again. All right. So that was 6 7/8. Okay, 6 7/8. All right. Now let's start again. I'm going to score. It says score at 3.5. So here's 3.5. I'm going to score and I'm going to punch. All right. And then I'm going to move it up to 4 because I want to make that side section. So now I've got 2 lines. Can you see that? This one and this one. Now I'm going to turn it. I'm going to slide it back in, and I'm going to put this registration guide along the first score line there. Okay, the one that's on the left. All right. Okay, so now I'm going to punch and I'm going to score. Whoops. And then I'm going to move it over 1/2 inch and draw a line. All right, put it in. I'm going to line it up with that first score line there. I'm going to punch, score, and then I'm going to slide it over 1/2 inch and draw a line. I'm going to rotate it, line that score indicator up. I'm going to punch and score, and then I'm going to move it up 1/2 inch and score again. So now I have this. So you can see those little side pieces there. Can you see that? There they are. All right. And we have these in stock. They're $39.99. And they're extremely handy for making envelopes. You can make this type of thing. You can make boxes. You can make bows. You can make all sorts of things using an envelope punch board. So if you don't have one, I would definitely think about getting one. All right, now we have our envelope. So what we're going to do is we are going to fold on these score lines, but we're not going to fold on the one up here. We're only going to fold on the sides and the bottom. All right, so I'm just going to fold on these score lines. So I'm just going to do the sides right now because we're going to do something with this bottom. Now on the bottom, I'm going to take my scissors, or you can take your cutter. And I'm actually going to cut this off right along that score line. Okay, so I've cut that off. And now I have this triangle. Now I want to remove that little 1/2 inch section. So I'm just going to remove it. So now I'm left with this triangle. Okay, so that's what I have. I've folded on these score lines and I have this little triangle. Now what I'm going to do is I have used this Mama Elephant circle, lattice circle plate. It's beautiful. And this is what it looks like right here. So you get that nice scallop edge around it. And I'm going to use that for up here because I thought it looked very pretty. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay this down to cover my scallops there. So it looks like that. And then I'm just going to mark with a pencil. You can kind of fold it over there. Even just fold it. Okay, and those are, I'm going to cut those pieces off where I folded. So I'll get my scissors and I'm just going to snip that off. Okay, and then that's just going to fit right in there like that. All right. Now I can cut this off. I don't need all that. All right. My glue here. No, I'm going to have to use glue. Sometimes paper tears on that. Of course, I left the lid off again when I was doing my class, which doesn't help. Okay, let's see if I've got that now. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Okay, so now I'm just going to glue this in place. Like so. Hi, Barb.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. I'm just doing my video. All right. So there's that one. Now I'm going to cut this one. And this is the bottom one. So I think I did a little bit of scallop there. So I'm just going to put this on here like that. And I'll just trim it off the bottom. Okay, and we'll get that on. So what happens is I put my glue bottle in my little stand and I forget to cap it. So that's that one. I'm just going to put something heavy on that just to get it glued. Now we're going to do these side pieces. And I'm not going to bother putting the scallop part on, I don't think. I don't think it's necessary. I don't know. I guess I could. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my glue on here. And then attach this like so. And then I'll just trim it off. Okay. Let that set. And then I'm going to do the same on this side. So I'll just add some glue here. Just to add some texture to it. Okay. And we'll put that there. All right, now we're going to take this part and we're going to create the envelope. So I'm just going to trim this off the side here. And trim this one off.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you can save these. I can use these for strips on another card. And then it looks like that. Okay, now we're going to put this piece, this triangle that we cut off, and we're going to add it onto the bottom. All right, I'm going to do that now. I'm going to use my narrow tape. This is 3 millimeters of Sukwang. I'm just going to put it along here. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to remove that tape backing. Now what we can do, hi Patty, what we can do to have an easy attachment, we can fold this down like that and fold this down like that. So they're flat. And then we can just take this and add it along the bottom. Okay, and don't worry about that because that is going to be covered. And there's our envelope. Isn't that pretty? All right, now this is called Ribbons and Balloons. It's by Pinkfresh. I've used this before. And it comes with a stencil and a die. And with the die, it gives you the die for these 3 sentiments. Okay, congrats. It's a celebration and have the best birthday. And the one that I chose was have the best birthday. And it's really nice font. All right, so that's from Pinkfresh. And I believe we have these in stock. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to take my balloons, and I have 2 sets. I'm just going to put one in the back, so we'll add some adhesive. Just slip that in there. Envelope full of balloons here. And then this one, I'm just going to add on here like so. It's a little. There we go. Now I don't have to add glue, add tape. I just have to have it down here. So we'll just add that. Hi. Okay, so I'm just adding that. Just doing my video.
Carry on.
Carry on. Yes. And I'm just going to add my little balloon there. I'm going to fold that flat just to make sure that it is on there. Okay. And then I have my little sentiment. And I'm just going to add that onto here. Isn't that cute?
Mm-hmm. Very cool.
This is an original. I'm sure it's been done, but I figured it out all by my little lonesome.
Very nice.
Okay, I'm capping my glue. Always forget. I don't really want to cover those flowers, but guess it can go like that, but it does look better down there. So that's where it's going.
Okay. That's just fine.
There we go. All right. And then remember that piece that I was saving? I'm just going to fold that in half. And I'm just going to add it to the back of my card. It's just the right size. So perfect. And then there's a place for your personal sentiment, and it actually allows the card to stand up better, like that. All right, so there we go. There's the card. Now I didn't put a piece on the back of this one, but I have an extra piece here, so I think I'll just add it. I may as well. So those that did the virtual, you can always add a piece on the back of your envelope, and then it stands up like that. Okay. Alrighty. So there we go. There's our cards. Just gonna glue that down. Okay, so this was Fruitalicious by Pinkfresh, and it's washi tape. This is Balloons and Ribbons. That's our awning, guys. And then this is the Circle Lattice by Mom Elephant, which is beautiful. And then, of course, all of these. All right. So if you want anything, just let us know. And of course, I used the envelope punch board, which is a fantastic tool. I make my own envelopes lots of times. All right. Tomorrow. What am I doing? All right, tomorrow I am going to be doing some Father's Day cards. And this is a technique that Gina K did, and you make this background with your ink squares, and it's really fun to do. So these are the 2 cards, and I'm going to show you how to do this technique. It's lots of fun. You won't be able to stop doing it. That's how fun it is. Okay, so that's tomorrow. Thursday, I'm not doing one. And Friday, I am doing this rainbow card. So this is a rainbow stencil, which is beautiful. It's by Tailored Expressions. And then when you open it up, we have a little rainbow inside. Isn't that cute? So this is Friday. And this is Wednesday. All right. Okay. And now there won't be one on Thursday. I am in on Saturday. So if I get one done, I'll do one on Saturday. But so that's what's coming up. So anybody with a punch board, give this a try. You can make it any size you want. You can make it smaller or whatever. You just have to just slide it over to get that 1/2 inch. All right. Okay, I have this to show. This is a honeybee adventure of weights, and it looks interesting.
The thing is, we're supposed to be able to do this. Where they're saved, it doesn't even say that. Oh, and I can't change
Oh, it's very nice. Very, very nice. Beautiful. Be beautiful album. Beautiful cards. Kind of instant cards there. Love it. And then it's on the other side too. It's beautiful. Okay. So that is Honeybee Adventure Awaits. Okay. Alrighty. Thanks for joining me. And I will, you have a great day, everybody. And I will see you tomorrow at 2. Bye-bye.